This can't be all that you are. This can't be all that you are. This can't be all that you are.
Hi everyone. Oh, we're getting the hang of this. Why is my head being cut off? I'm really getting bothered by like absolute everything today. Does that look better? I just don't want my thing to be cut. I can stare right into you. Yeah, it's fucking hot. It's hot in here. I'm irritated. I'm gay. Let me just fix my pants, sweetie. Today, I'm just over it. I'm so tired of today. I shouldn't be tired of today. Every day is a great day for a good day. How do I look? I'm like looking at my camera. Make sure that the thing isn't framed. This is my camera. My microphone's like acting stupid today. And so, sorry. Maybe today is just not the day for me to be recording. I'm really second guessing myself here. I'm uncomfortable. Can you tell? I feel uncomfortable. I feel hot. I'm burning. I'm scared. I feel like the fucking air conditioning just doesn't work because I'm literally burning and sweating right now. Anyways, hi y'all. Thank you for coming back to like my episode. This is cool. This is my second episode, I think, because sometimes I could not have it be my second episode and it could be like a different number, but you know, as of what I think this episode is, it's my second episode. Also, I know it sounds fine for you guys, but for me, I hear this weird ass echo and it bothers me so much. I don't know why it's doing that. But anyways, today we're going to be talking about, or at least the topic, I have it on my phone here, a look into working at Sephora and the world of nipple piercings. Hello. Do you all know that I have nipple piercing? A nipple piercing, not sings. Had an infection. So annoying. I had an infection on one of them. And why does it sound gross like that? There. Does that sound better for you people? I'm so sorry, y'all. The quality's just not giving at all. Quality's not giving. I'm uncomfortable. Ugh. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, my nipple piercing. Today's just not the day, huh? I don't think it should be recording today. I have a nipple piercing on my left nipple right here. This one. This one got infected. I didn't need to get rid of it, honestly. I feel dumb for doing that. I had it infected. Like, I got it like months ago. I got the piercings months ago and they were healing and everything. I don't know why. My right one, I was going to work. Oh, excuse me. I make a lot of bodily noises, don't I? Did you hear that too? I don't know if y'all heard the other weird burp thing that I had. Anyway, and it got infected. I was going to work and it was feeling itchy. I'm like, why is it fucking itchy? Like, what's going on? And as soon as I arrived to work, it just feels like extra fucking itchy. And yo, why am I making weird ass bodily noises? First of all, sorry y'all. Let me just adjust this here. Anyways. Any hoosers, I'm literally uncomfortable. I cannot fucking even. Sorry, y'all. This is the real. Don't look at my bulge. Anyways, it got infected. I was at work and it was itching. I'm like, what the fuck? And then like it started getting like worse. It started getting really itchy. And I think I put saline solution and everything on it. And I really was concerned. I kept telling my coworker, I'm like, hey, like, it's really fucking itchy. Like, I'm concerned. Anyways, I'm really giving you the short here. Days go by. By days, I mean like what? The next day, itchy, you know, the next day, it's like inflamed. I'm fiddling with it. I'm bothered. I'm literally just concerned about it. And I think, you know, I'm doing treatment, right? I'm like using saline, cleaning it, everything that I can possibly fucking do about it. Nothing was working. I think like for a week it was like that, and then it started going away a little bit. And I was like, oh, finally. I think I was taking like an antibiotic that I have here at home because thinking like, oh, that would help. Anyways, it got worse. It started getting fucking worse. Pus. Yeah. Sorry if y'all are like gross about that. Pus and fucking bleeding and shit. Not bleeding, but like gross, just pus. You know, it was disgusting. It was the worst. And then, you know, so I had this that's what it is, acute cellulitis. I had acute cellulitis before. If you guys don't know what that is, search it up. It's like a bacterial infection from a natural bacteria that you have on your skin. Oh my god, Dr. Kevin over here, Dr. Orlando. Hi y'all. I'm not giving you any medical advice for legal purposes. And anyways, I took it out. I changed I changed it to the smaller piercing because I have like a bigger one. I changed it to my original one, which was like a slightly thinner, and that kind of like helped drainage, I guess, and like, you know, whatever. It felt better. It felt better as in like less, it hurt less, but it was still there. And then it was, you know, worse and everything. I finally I was like, this is acute cellulitis. I know it because it looks exactly the same. It felt the same from my first time that I had that on a different area of my body. Cellulitis, whatever. You guys can get this from any kind of like cut or whatever. Like you literally could just get this infection. Everybody could get it. I there's like a statistic like certain amount of people would get it, you know, or have or will get it in their lifetime. But anyways, I got mine from a fucking razor one time, whatever. Anyways, that's done. So this was like that, and you can get it again after getting it. After contracting it, you can get it again. So I got it again. And then, you know, I did like an urgent care situation, but like online because they deemed that it was best like to do it online because there's like no reason to go in person for it. The doctor like saw it. He's like, oh, that looks like acute cellulitis. I was like, yes, that's exactly what I think because I had it before. And he's like, what antibiotic did they give you? I said this and this and that. I think it was like doxycycline or something. He's like, oh, perfect. He said, how did your body react to it? It reacted very well. I said, I did a 7-day course. He's like, okay, perfect. We're going to give you the same thing. Beautiful. I kind of felt better. I was like, oh, thank God. He's like, you should remove it. You should take it out. It shouldn't be in your body. I'm like, I don't want to take it out. But the best of me, you know, happened, and I took out the freaking piercing and did the course of the antibiotics, and slowly but surely went away. I'm mad because I didn't need to take the piercing out. Doctors just tell you that, you know, because like they just tell you that. I didn't need to take it out. So I feel kind of stupid for doing that because now like I have only one piercing, and I feel like it just feels weird that I have one. I want both of them. And so yeah. That's the annoying part. And now I have to get that re-pierced. I don't know when I'm going to do that. I don't know when I'm going to do that. Why did I get them? I don't know. I think I liked the way that they looked on other people. I think it looks so hot on a guy. And I wanted to, why did I do that? Sorry. I wanted to look the same. I wanted to have that. I really like the way they look. Did they boost sensitivity for me? Not really. I don't know. I feel the same. Or like it has like an added, it's just the same. I don't know. It doesn't feel, some people have them, you know, they do it to look better. I don't know, to like have a more sensitivity for the sexual pleasures or whatever. And my case, it's just, I just did it maybe a little bit for that, but mainly the way it looks. I like it. I need to get my other one re-pierced. So that's annoying. Anyways, that was my rant with the piercing thing. Y'all, this episode, like, I don't know what this episode is. It's just me talking about me. Hey, wait, hold on. I'm so dumb. I literally could connect my headphones to this. Hold on. I literally could hear myself. Nice. Oh, that's perfect. Hello? Oh, I can change the volume. Okay, perfect. Wow. Wait, can I listen? Can I hear this? I can. Okay, sorry, guys. I just discovered something. Now I don't have the echo. Thank God. Okay. And then I can change the volume here. Sorry. I know I'm making like little noises for it. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello? Okay, perfect. Anyways, we solved that problem. Now I don't have a dangling headphone thing and it connects to my thing. That's so perfect. So excited about that. Love innovation. So annoying. Anyways, I worked at Sephora. Oh my God. Crazy. I know. Some of my family member knows about this. So I worked at Sephora to set up a Sephora here where I live, and it was cool. It was the best. Like, it was a crazy experience. Crazy in a lot of ways because I had a friend who was with me. Y'all, this is so much information. I don't even know like how to like where to start for you. So I was contacted by an agency, and this agency, they find people with interests, I guess the same. I don't know. They just find people to recruit to help out with certain things. So this one, they were like, hey, we need people to work at this location. It was so stupid because they were like, we are looking for a someone to work as part of the team for this big beauty brand, blah 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 blah, on this address, blah blah blah. And I was like, that's literally Sephora. Like, why do you have to like sugar, like why do you have to add why do you have to add all of this like unidentified? I mean, just say Sephora. Like, it's not, it's literally, was so obvious that it was Sephora. I don't know why they were acting like that. Like, whatever. It was a Sephora. And I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. Is this real? First of all, because like scam. But no, it was real. And I was like, hey, I told the recruiter lady, I can't even fucking spell. I told the recruiter lady, I was like, hey, can I have somebody else? Like, can I bring someone? Like my friend at the time. This was my friend at the time. Fun fact, this friend, we're no longer friends, but we had a podcast, me and this person, her, she's a she. We had a podcast and it was gonna be nice. It was kind of cool. We recorded like a couple episodes. I think it was like 2. Never uploaded, never will be, never. I think they're deleted. I don't have them anymore. So that will never happen. It's crazy how these things just work. If you're listening to this, hi. I miss you sometimes. Other times I don't. I think you were toxic to me. And if you don't believe that, if you don't like that, I know that you're not going to like hearing that. And you don't want to hear that. You think it's stupid. You think you're not, but you were to me. And everybody around me saw it. So anyways, everybody around me, including the Sephora employees, thank you very much. Anyways, I'm thriving. Hope you are too. Let's move on. We're not friends with this person. But anyways, I was like, hey, to the recruiter, I'm like, hey, can I invite this person? They're like, yeah, like the more the merrier. I was like, cool. Sent the link to them, everything. We got the application process. It was a W-2 job. It was a very quick, a 3-day 2 job. So it was just like a contract, a little contract. We did the HR paperwork and everything. And then we meet. Yeah, I'm going to say we did it, me and the friend at the time. But I'm going to say I a lot. So let me just refer to this experience as I, even though it was like me and her. So anyways, we're in there. I was there first. My friend was like late. Talk about being poignant, sweetie. You don't look good when you're late. Just saying. Got there first. Met some people. It was some Sephora employees. So like, it's crazy. It's like corporate world Sephora. Like, you have like people who flew in from corporate Sephora headquarters. This one guy, I forgot. I think it was Thomas. I don't know his name. It's on my like LinkedIn page. But anyways, don't be looking at my LinkedIn page. I'm saying that I have to look him up on my LinkedIn page. And he flew in. He does this. He opens stores, which is so crazy. And then there was other employees from other stores there to help out. And then there was contract people like the way that I am. Y'all, I'm like scratching my shit. Sorry. I'm waiting for a message from my cousin. She wants to hang out, but like it's kind of rainy outside. Anywho, there's, excuse me. What was I saying? Sephora employees from other locations. And then there was like a couple of people from the corporate places. Some people from other Sephora locations who flew in for this. So there was like the main person. Then there was 2-3 other people from other Sephoras around the world or whatever. Not around the world, but around the country who flew in to help. And then there was 2 managers from Sephora locations in where I live. And then employees from where I live. And then contract people, like I think it was like about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people who were contracted the same way as I was. to help out with him. Y'all, I'm like not looking at you. I'm so sorry. I keep looking over there. Let me look at you. And so we were contracted and I was there. We had like a little startup meeting. I learned so much. Sephora's like such a like not a cult, but like it's because it's called like any company is like called like in that regard. But I'm saying like they had culture. Does that make sense? Not that they're cultured. I'm saying like they have a culture. Sephora has a whole culture. They have their like principles they live by and like their employees and like the way that they function and who they are. So the startups were very much that. It was kind of weird though. Like I agree with my friend at the time. She was very much like against a lot of corporate America things. And I remember her like when we left that day from the work, she was like, "You can tell these people are brainwashed." I was like, "Low key, yes, you can kind of tell they're a little brainwashed. Like they're so like, listen, good for you." There was this one guy; he was very handsome. Lots of gays there, by the way. Sephora was just full of gays. Of course, they fucking honestly, the recruiter, like I'm saying, they were like looking for like-minded people. Of course, the recruiter saw my profile and said, "Gay," and maybe he would work for us because, gay. There was a lot of gays. Anyways, they're so brainwashed. There's this employee, not that I hate a Sephora, guys. First of all, I love Sephora. I like going shopping there and everything. It's just like, you can tell, Anyways, this employee guy was telling his story and like, you're like, like it was like, he was like, Sephora saved my life. I'm like, ill. I wanted to throw up. I'm like, okay. Sephora like helped you, yes. It didn't save your life, but like, sure, yes, I'm gonna give it to him that like, he got this position from Sephora and like it helped him, grow in his life and everything, sure. But like the way he was like, it's just so brainwashed. I'm sorry. It was very much brainwashed information. I was just like, and then we clapped and I'm like, okay, like, oh, good for you. Like it was a little bit weird. And everybody just talked about their story. I told mine. I was like, hey, like I'm, here contracted by so and so and I'm here to help out. I do this on the side, blah blah blah. My friend was still so fucking dry. She was just like, hi, I'm blah blah blah. I do this. I'm like, dude, like honestly, you have like important people here. I would make sure I'm telling them who I am. Whatever, that's a separate thing. We worked 3 days. I think it was like how many hours? It was like a full day. It was really like literally early morning. I think it was like 7. It was like 7 in the morning all the way to 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It really was like an 8-hour day, not a 10. An 8-hour day break in between. It was nice because where the Sephora location is, there's like other shops and stuff there and like food. Literally like you just walk outside and not even a minute walk, there's food. There's a Sprouts and everything. There's like everything. There's so much food. So it's like perfect. Um 3 days. It was fun. I think on the second or no, the third day, I remember meeting like the main manager of the store and she's like, "Work with us. Like, why don't you work with us?" So I was like, I'm honored like the fact that like they are willing to give me a position there, but I'm like, I already have a position and I don't want to, do that. I think at the time I was applying to a new position, one that I am in now. And I remember my friend at the time, she's just this. I'm going into a tangent, y'all, but I really sometimes I just want to, I don't know. I've spoken to people about this. I've spoken to, I don't know. I remember telling her, like, hey, I applied for this position. I'm excited. I want to, whatever. And she would always, and if you're listening to this, I highly doubt I don't know, you could be listening to this, but this is how I feel or how I felt. Whatever. She just didn't like the corporate world, and she was like, "Are you sure you want to do that? Because then you're gonna do, it was. I'm sorry, dude, but if you're listening to this, you're just negative as fuck. Like you were just so negative for absolutely everything, and like instead of like apoyándome, how do you say that in fucking Spanish? In English, like instead of like motivating and giving me like, oh my god, that's so cool, like you should do it, like this is more money, this is an opportunity, and then later on you could do this. And it's like, dude, like I know that, like I'm not, of course, like I can work for the company, or I can like work there for a little bit and then later leave. Like, I know that. Like, you don't have to be so negative about it. And instead of her just being like motivating, she was just like downplaying everything. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, are you not excited for me or what? And then I guess she would say like she was, but like it wasn't authentic. Nothing was genuine with her. And so whatever. I got the position, by the way. You know, I told her, she already knows that I have I remember telling her I got the job. I felt so good about it. I have this position now. I'm doing really great with it. It is a slightly a pay increase for sure. I was able to, you know, I'm thriving in that regard. And I remember telling them too, like, that's so cool. Like, just meeting the manager, that's a great thing. Like, just saying hi to them and being like, you know, she was nothing. She didn't want to. She was like, and listen, if you're listening to this, I could already hear you fucking getting mad about this and like everything. I could already hear you being like, no, no, no. And I'm like, well, you perceived as though, because everyone around saw it too, sweetheart. I love when like you always, I'm like talking to like this imaginary person, but I'm really talking to you. If you're listening to this, I'm talking to you. You literally, the people around saw the behaviors you had with me and also just in general. So the fact that like you exude that to everybody around me and it's not just me really tells. It really shows, because I would tell you how you were acting and you would disregard that. But the people around saw it too, sweetheart. Just saying. Anyways, that's a read. I felt bad at that time, guys. I remember feeling such anxiety. I don't even know. Can't even recall all the like what. I just remember feeling anxiety with this person. This person just didn't make me feel good, and clearly so. I remember when we like stopped being friends, and I was like, I felt such relief. The feeling that it felt was like when I came out. That's the same feeling. If you're listening to this, sweetie, poo. Just kidding. Y'all, I need to stop. You do you. It felt like when I came out, when you sent me that message, I was honestly already ready to message you too, that I don't want to be friends with you because toxicity. But when you sent me that message, I felt such relief. I didn't even read the whole thing. I saw like a snippet of it on my watch at work. And I saw the beginning, like the first parts of it, and like I was like, okay. And I moved on. Later that day I read it and it was like, okay. I might even have it. We don't need to read that right now, but I think I have it, and we could like tell the podcast all the tea, sweetie. And yeah, I don't know. I felt weird that time. I remember even like the coworker was like the people there, like, who was it? One of our like people who was working there even like could tell, and he was like, oh, it seems like you two are like, what's going on? I'm like, oh, like, you know, this and this and that. Anyways, you not like me saying hi to the manager and things like that, that like really it shows, you know, you don't even have to like, I don't have to work, but me going above and beyond in that regard, like saying hi to them and like, you know, being nice to them, like they now know me. And like if in some unforeseen circumstance where I lose my job at the current job, or I need another job, I literally could walk in there and speak to the manager and like get the job, right? Like I have that relationship now built. You didn't want to do that. You know what I mean? Like, at least put some fucking effort to like get to know these people. It's like networking. That's what networking is. Like, but you know what? That's what makes me me, and that's what makes me get these fucking opportunities, right? Like, I really honestly sometimes I regretted giving this person like saying, "Hey, like, do you want to work with me?" I should have just done. I was reached out, sweetie. They reached out to me, you know? Like, I think I like not help, but like I people please a lot. I give the people around me the attention and I like give them the opportunities and everything when like, what about me? You know, like, and that's an example of one. Like, I was sent this opportunity and then I immediately thought about you. And I said, oh, you know, they could work this thing too. But like, I should have done it for me. You know, I did the job, the application, all of that for my new position that I have right now for me. And I clearly got it because I wanted it. And here we are. I'm thriving in my own way. I wonder how you are. I really hope you're doing okay. I don't know. I really wonder how you are. But anyways, Sephora, that was cool. So now when I go to that Sephora, people like see me and they're like, they know me there and they're like, hey, Kevin, like, how are you? Like, how are you doing? And like, I literally all the time, the coworkers are like, oh my God, he helped us, do the thing. And it's cool. It's very tedious. There's a lot of like, y'all, the Sephora testers, like the little testers, take care of those shits. That takes a long time to fucking do. And the sticker, everything, keep everything clean and pristine. Take care of the store. This store is really clean. People really do take care of it. I hope it doesn't go gross. Other stores around my area are like shitty and ugly and dirty. This one, they're taking care of it. It really is the culture. I learned a lot about product and placement and where to put them. I helped with the minis area, the Sephora collection area, all of the pencils, like putting the sticker, literally everything, how they organize, how the back looks. Like, it's just good to have in the bag. It's like great experience to have in the bag. And like, that's kind of cool. So if you get, that's why I do really encourage you make like a LinkedIn page or something like that, because recruiters could reach out and recruit you for something, even a bigger position. This was a contract work. If I didn't have that LinkedIn, I wouldn't have been contracted by this company and I wouldn't have got paid for it. And I wouldn't have had the opportunity to work with Sephora. That's cool. That's just so cool to have on my resume, like just have in the bag, like experience wise. It was fun. I networked with people. I added people on my Instagram that I know now, like it's cool. Make sure you do a LinkedIn page. Make sure you have like contact these people because you never know. You could be contracted by a big company or even Sephora themselves or some other company to help you work. That's so cool. So, lesson learned. I feel like that was my rant with Sephora. Y'all, I got like the Apple TV streaming thing and I got like their arcade thing. And this isn't by Apple, but fun fact, this controller is from Google. You can see the logo here. Honestly, I don't even know if you can see it, but it has a Google logo. It is a great controller. It's so nice on the hand. This was for Google's Stadia. This was a discontinued product. Google Stadia was supposed to be what like Xbox is trying to do, or I don't know, other companies are doing it. But it's like streaming, like game streaming. This is my nerd shit, by the way. Game streaming, it's like it was supposed to be like with the Chromecast, you would just like have a subscription or for free. I had the subscription and you were able to play games through streaming, but like games, like I'm talking about like PC games and like games that you find on Xbox, like those big kind of games you were able to play with the controller through Wi-Fi and everything. And then they discontinued the product. So people were concerned. They were like, I have this controller. This is a waste of e-waste. I don't know if you guys know about e-waste. E-waste is basically electronic waste when products are no longer in usage and then they throw it away. This is all plastic. This is, material inside, its quality. It's like, it's a waste. So people were like, Google, do better. Like what? Like you're just going to shut down the company. You're just going to throw all this e-waste. So Google was like, you know what? What we're going to do is we're going to have an update that you will download and it would basically render the controller completely useless from the network of Stadia and it'll turn it into a Bluetooth controller. So you can use it anywhere Bluetooth controllers are used for. So they did that. I remember plugging it in, doing the update with Google, and now this controller is no longer a Stadia controller. Now it's just a Bluetooth controller. It still has the Stadia logo and everything. I feel like this is going to become, piece of like history. It really is a piece of history, this in like the tech world. I'm sure people have this in better condition and they're like keeping it, but this was a product that was not ahead of its time, but it's like something that was like promised that never went through fully. And other companies are trying to get to it. But anyways, I have the controller. Apple has their Apple Arcade. It's not like crazy games, but it's like fun games. So I was able to just connect this to the thing and I'm like testing it out, playing games with it, which is really fun, like through the TV. or my projector. And then I think I played Minecraft with this controller on my iPad, which was fun because you can just play that with the controller. So it's the same thing like a Nintendo Switch controller, Xbox controller. You just connect it and you can do that. But yeah, I don't know. Wanted to throw that out there. It's kind of cool. I don't know. That's my nerdy shit, guys. I don't know. Like, I love these kinds of things. A very quality controller, too. It's like weighted well and like it vibrates really nice. I love the way it feels on my hands. It's just so nice. I love this controller so much. You can charge it with USB-C. It's literally just so quality. I love quality. Ugh, I'm so gay. I'm just kidding. I feel like I romanticize the gay thing to you. I really just use it because of the podcast. I just kind of say that. But yeah, I have the Google thing. I got rid of my Chromecast. By the way, I have a page on Mercari. It is a selling page. It's like eBay. If you guys want to see my storefront, I sell everything on there. I literally sell everything that I don't use. Eventually, I just sell it on there. I sold so much technology on there. I remember selling the Google Chromecast that came with the Stadia controller with that. I'm selling my Chromecast on there right now. And now I have the Apple TV, which is, it's okay. It's kind of fun. Like, you can do some things with Apple in their ecosystem. So that's kind of partly why I got it, because I'm already in their ecosystem. I wanted to sort of not complete it, but add to it with their TV. And I see their TV streaming stick, and I see the different things that I can do with the ecosystem. Yeah, I love so much technology. I like a lot of ecosystems, love Samsung, love Google. I miss Google stuff too. Honestly, I want to be in Google's things, but it just doesn't work the way that these things work. So that's why I'm like in the Apple thing now. That's my thing. I don't know. What was I gonna say to you? I don't know if I have any other updates. I just wanted to record an episode, talk about these little things, guys. It's not a lot. It's not my cousin. I'm waiting for her to contact me because I'm bored, and she said she wanted to go eat. Y'all, what do I talk about? Y'all, I'm not sponsored by this, but this is the Snap 4 Lux. This is the best accessory I've ever had on my phone. It's literally a grip for your phone. Like, listen to this. It's, oh my God. It's like a fidget spinner. It's literally like, look, I literally could just spin it. It's the best. What the fuck? It's made out of aluminum. It's as thin as the bump. It's literally the best. Buy it. I have my affiliate link down below. I literally promise that this will not get you disappointed. It's the best. It's like, and look, it matches my freaking color of my phone. Hello? There's other colors. Explore the link. It's my affiliate link down below. There's other colors that would match your phone. It doesn't have to be iPhone. Could be anything. This is the titanium one to match the titanium iPhone. I highly recommend it. Literally the best. It's magnetic. It like attaches to anything magnetic. So you can do like selfies anywhere and everything. Look at that. Hello, fun. It's just get it. Okay. Affiliate link down below. Be sure to click that. Anyways, y'all, I think I'm gonna end the episode because I don't really have anything much left for me here. I am gonna end the episode, I think. Well, howdy, y'all. Thanks for listening to this era. This is episode 2. I'm trying this whole video podcast thing. Subscribe anywhere you listen to your podcast. I'm literally available absolutely everywhere, including YouTube. I'm putting all my my video podcast on YouTube, but it's also available on Spotify and everything. So just be sure to listen, like, and subscribe. Check out the links below, and I will catch you on the next one, okay? Bye, y'all.